So I'm this far with painting down here. Uh, so I got concrete here, over to here. Now, I was thinking of eventually putting concrete down here, but after our little flash flood, I don't think I'm going to. I'm just gonna take that out and that little tin out of here. Must have wood or something piled on top of that at one time, I don't know. But I think I'll just dig all this down and put some nice gravel in here for this side. And say just kind of leave it dirt for drainage. And they must have had a sump pump in there at one time, so I'll do some work on that too. So we're gonna be getting a sump pump in here. So over here, say it's gonna be cold storage. For some reason I'm getting right into this homesteading stuff, I guess. I don't know. Say, I always kind of wanted a cold room anyway, so get the perfect chance to do it here. So right here where all my concrete is, I'm gonna do potato bin. I mentioned before, kind of go down this area here somewheres. Now thinking 3 feet wide, 4 feet long, 3 feet high. That should hold a lot of potatoes. And then we start adding shelves in over here. So I'll have lots of room. Just that way, like, do pickles, preserves, maybe bottle some meat or whatever, like then you get the shelves for them. And a lot of what I've been watching, I was gonna do wooden bins for like beets and carrots and stuff. So I kind of got watching that on some YouTube channels just for food storage, and what people are doing, they're just putting them in like Rubbermaid tubs, and they add their sawdust or peat moss or whatever into them. So I think that's what I'll do for them, just Rubbermaid tubs, and they can go on the shelves. So, and so I got this to here. I could probably do a shelf over here if I really wanted to. Wouldn't matter. But I also want to get into like dry curing meats, and figure this corner over here probably be the best spot for them. So I could use like this year just for hanging them on. Probably be, like say, get outdoor entrance right there. So this would be a lot cooler in this part of the basement, because my wood stove, at a guess, it's like kind of up in this area. So that's gonna radiate some heat down in here, which I don't want the basement to freeze. I want it to radiate some heat down. That's why I'll never do don't want to do a ceiling in here. So that can radiate down, keep it just above freezing. And say keep my plumbing from freezing. Vegetable storage, cans, bottles, all that over here. Say you could probably come over here some too if I wanted to, and then I just start hanging their dry cured meats up in here to age and whatnot. This is here to be furthest from the heat, so that'd probably be the best place for it. So say all my plumbing's on the other end of the basement, and then I could store like other tools or whatever over on that side over there for now. But so it's kind of the initial plan. Just kind of get that wall there to paint, get around the beams, but for now kind of got this part here this far. Like I've been really working on this just so I could start getting stuff, so I can start getting my vegetables in here to the garden. So I'm kind of at a point now, like I could start that, get my stuff in here, and like I could paint that 2 weeks from now. Like it's not gonna hurt anything over there, but as long as I get my painting done over here. And it is starting to really make it look clean down here, nice and bright. See that there, well, that ends bare concrete. And so yeah, see. Did I have to paint it? Probably not. And just something I wanted to do. Just, this isn't 50 years ago where you'd store stuff in an ugly basement. Like, you could store it in here, keep it ugly, but I think if it just looks a little better, you know, makes me feel better, somebody comes down and looks, it just like looks better all around, I think. So I'm kind of at the point now down here, I can start actually, I think it's still too wet to go to the woods to do some chainsaw milling, but I got some lumber, so I might just start the potato bin right now, and so as I go here, get another chance, finish painting this over here, dig this down more, just get some gravel out because it'll just, again, look better. All right. Yeah, okay. Let's go start chopping up some of that lumber. Okay, so I'm gonna start the potato bin. Get enough lumber here to give me a start on it. So, these here are technically 2x4s, somewhat. 2-inch by whatever the hell, doesn't really matter. But I got 3 flat edges, which is all I need. And what I'm gonna use for like the ends, the floor, the sides is this stuff here. Now, when I've been milling lumber, I just kind of graze the top off of it, and that's the first board that I'm taking off. That pile of lumber here, that's a nice lumber I'm getting out of underneath of them. They're for a different project. So, say it's, I could go mill lumber, I'll probably get soaked, so we'll do that on a nicer day. And as long as I can start getting potatoes and stuff in right now, that's all that matters. So, start cutting this stuff up and get her downstairs and see how far I get. Okay, get enough lumber, if you want to call it that, down here to give me a good start. So get this together, and I'll see what I got left for boards and cut them up. So as long as I can just have it so I can start getting potatoes in, and then I can just add to this next couple of days. So I swept in here again. So these here are going to be my uprights, right? I'm going to make the floor of the bin about a foot off the cement floor. So give me good airflow there. And as far as the back goes, I'm probably going to put the boards on the inside. I'll leave just a few inches between the back wall of the bin and the cement wall. Say it's all about airflow. Just from what I've been learning here, the more airflow you get around the potatoes, the better. Now, okay. So, and this live edge stuff should maybe work real good for putting airflow through the potato bin too, so because it's not going to be tight together. Say, to make it look real good, I should probably use dress lumber, but for say down here for what I'm doing. This here kind of first cut lumber, taking off the logs, live edge will probably be just fine, hopefully. Basic shape of the potato bin, I guess. Just kind of sitting there tucked together. So I'm gonna go out and just figure out what I need for boards. Just cut the rest of them up to length and start getting this thing together. Well, done the potato bin. So it's 4 feet long, 3 feet deep that way, wide, whatever. Just be 4 feet long, 3 feet wide, and 3 feet deep. It's probably a little big now that I'm looking at it. That'll be fine, sure. So now we gotta get out. It's some decent weather now, so some more lumber milled, and I'm gonna do like a hanging platform off my floor joists. I'm gonna use that to put the squash on, just to kind of utilize the space above that. So yeah, that takes care of my potatoes, squash, and then along here, the shelf. Usually. That's the completed bin right now. The weather's changing for the better, so start getting the potatoes dug and hauled in, and maybe make some more lumber. And I can do a nice little, say, hanging platform there. Squash on that. Some well off the ground. It's airy, dry up there. And after that, just start making shelves. So need like that beam going across. I'm gonna finish painting in here. And say anything on this side of that beam is gonna be for food storage, and well, everything on the other side of that beam, right, there's my water pump, and that's all plumbing. But over in that corner, probably just gonna do like, say, some more benches, kind of like I got there, just put odds and ends on. So that's it for right today. So, later.